Howdy ho there folks, and welcome back to more Assassin's Creed 4. We've had quite a lot of developments happen since the last time I recorded this, like 5 days ago, maybe? Don't quote me on that. A lot has happened, mainly my personal life, and I'll get to the biggest one first. Let me actually check and make sure I don't need anything. Because I was running around Kingston for like quite a bit, just doing random shit. Now we're good there. What about the swords? I think I looked at these before and they didn't have anything new. They had these, but every merchant has had these. They're expensive as hell though. Anyways, the biggest thing that has happened. I don't know if I actually mentioned this in the last time I recorded. I finally have a new graphics card. It's finally happened, boys. It's finally happened and it works. That's the best part of it. It finally works. 6 years in the making. It's not even like something like brand new. I ended up buying it off eBay. But whoever had this card before me took really good care of it. Like, it's clean. And when I mean clean, like I mean like it's really clean. They cleaned it very well. It's probably not gonna really look much different graphics wise. I know whenever I loaded up the game, it actually did change my settings. I'd end up turning off like the motion blur though. I did screw around with quite a bit of them. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn that off. The performance thing, because I was checking performance and like checking settings. I've been doing that with like a bunch of other games that I have, just to make sure nothing screwy is happening. But it's finally happened, boys. I know I made a joke at the very beginning of this game that it's gonna be, oh man, I got burpees too. Like, it's gonna be like 3 years later. I'm like, damn, this graphics card is old as fuck now. And a couple of other things happened too. I'll tell you about that once we get through some missions, because we're only on sequence 5. It's gonna take me forever to beat this game.
Wouldn't you prefer meeting in a pub?
I came to Kingston chasing a target. Getting pissed ain't a priority.
We could work together on this, you know. It's Lawrence Prince you're after. I want his prisoner.
We're after the sage as well, Edward. Careful who you cross.
May the best man win.
There's guards patrolling that property from end to end. Looks to me like they use bells to signal trouble. See there? We'll want to disable those before pushing too far. With so many men about, we can't rely on stealth alone, so I'll do what I can to distract and draw their attention, giving you a chance to cut them down. Ready?
Your name's not James, is it?
Not most days. Come on.
The secret has been revealed. James is not a man. We kind of knew this though. Where the fuck did they oh, they jumped down, like down there.
If you see Prince before I do, kill him, and there'll be a bit of coin in it for you. All right?
Damn, man. How is it you're a woman?
Christ, Edward. Is that something that needs explaining?
Ah, damn it, I messed up the dialogue. Come on now. Don't do this to me now. I just started the game again. I was letting them talk, that's why I was so quiet. Also, too, like, Windows did a weird-ass update. It keeps screwing up my audio stuff. It keeps trying to, default to,
If you see Prince before I do,
it keeps trying to default my audio stuff.
Bit of coin in it for you. All right.
Damn, man. How is it you're a woman?
Christ, Edward. Is that something that needs explaining? Now, I'm here to do a job. I'll let you be amused later.
Oh, that's really all that there was. Damn it. Maybe I shouldn't have restarted. Does it say I can't kill anyone? Use berserk darts on brutes, use sleep darts on gunners.
Jesus. Is he alright?
Slipped away from what I heard. Prince ain't too happy neither.
Oh, someone disappeared.
Calm yourself.
There you go. There's like two berserkers, or two brutes there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I almost blew up. That was rolling towards me. There's apparently a gunner somewhere around here. Come on, fellas, fuck them all up. Never mind, he's done. Now everybody is alerted by the grenade. That's funny. That's funny, and that's also kind of a pain in the ass. Because now they're all on the prowl. You see them? But yeah, Windows did an update, I guess. Whenever I did have to restart and do a couple of things when I got this new graphics card, because I had to like install the drivers for it. But it fucked up like my audio stuff. It kept trying to like default my audio output to the microphone, because the microphone I have, this Blue Yeti, it does have an output. So it's finding these weird ass outputs to use, and I'm like, no, just use my damn speakers, please. Like, don't do random shit like that. But it also messed with the input gain of my microphone. So yay, fun times. Fun times when you get new shit. Since we got a little bit of a stealth around here, I've got time to talk about some other things. Another thing that happened, that we were trying to do, Rachel and I were getting another dog. Because we've been talking for a while now about getting a second dog. Because originally when we got the puppy, we were supposed to have her alongside our other dog that we had. That I told you about, the one that unfortunately passed away. Sorry, I got distracted. The one that unfortunately passed away, we were supposed to have two of them anyways. Like that, it was not part of the plan to get rid of one of them. Come on now. You'll see me. Don't come up here. Alright, there we go. Fantastic. Anyways, we were trying to get a second dog, and we saw someone had put up... They had to rehome this dog. An all-white German Shepherd, which Rachel saw as like the best of both worlds, because we had a husky originally. Do you think maybe I can hit him with a dart and he'll come down? Let's try it. It's not working. There it goes. Running out of darts though. Anyways, the plan, we were originally supposed to have two dogs, and we saw an all-white German Shepherd. Rachel saw the dog as, like I said, like a best of both worlds. Because I originally had a German Shepherd whenever Rachel and I met. And we had the husky. So where it was all white, it was like best of both worlds to her. Which I completely understand, because like this dog was beautiful. He really was. He was a really beautiful dog. Ultimately though, we don't have him anymore. We took him back the next day from where we got him. We took him back to his owner, kinda. We gave him to like his brother-in-law. But I'm getting like sidetracked. It's like really hard to talk, I guess, today. But we ultimately, like I said, like had to give him back because he was a handful. This dog was fucking huge, man. He was like ginormous. He was bigger than our husky. He had to be like, oh man, like, he was like at least 100 pounds. Had to be. Go back to sleep. I'm coming up to you. He was fucking huge. When I say fucking huge, like fucking huge. Over 100 pounds. I took our dog to get introduced to him because she hasn't been around any other dogs since she was a puppy. And she's, well, puppy as in like just born puppy. She's obviously still a puppy. But, like I said, words are hard right now, it seems. Words are definitely hard for me. Hard to get all my shit out. So we oops, that's the wrong one. We introduced them. She seemed like scared of him, and he was like really excited because he saw like a little small dog. I didn't think anything of it, so I thought like maybe like she was just scared, and that she had just saw it. She just met this giant ass dog, so I assumed, you know, she'll get over it eventually. She'll get used to him. She's just scared because he's so small. So I took the chance on saying like, yeah, we'll take him. We get him home, and I kid you not, the very first thing this big ass dog does, he goes into my dining room and just takes a shotgun shit right into the floor. And I mean like full-blown dookie butter diarrhea is what this dog did. And I'm like, what in the god, what the fuck? Like, what is this? And oh man, it smelled fucking horrible. When I say it smells bad, like it smelled really bad. It smelled like roast beef. No, not roast beef, it smelled like beef stew, that's right. So the very first thing I have to do with this dog is like, I gotta clean this shit up, literally. But damn, dude, damn. It was terrible. So I'm cleaning that up, so him and the dog, or him and the puppy, you know, are getting a minute to kind of like chill out, get to know each other. After about like 10 minutes of this, that's when the big puppy, or the big dog, tries mounting my dog. So just out of the blue, he starts trying to mount this tiny dog. When I say tiny, I mean our dog is like 8 months old. She still has room to grow. But he's trying to mount her, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, like, because at first I didn't know what he was doing. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, what the hell are you doing? And it takes him to do it a second time for me to realize what he's doing. I'm like, no.
Halt! Stand your ground!
Please, I've been shot. I need aid.
Christ, Thompson, look at her. She's hurt.
Dreadfully, sir. I'm poorly
All right,
and faint.
take an arm, lass.
Bless you, lads.
Quick and efficient she is. Quick and efficient. But yeah, so this dog is like trying to mount my dog, and I'm like, oh, what the hell are you doing, man? Stop that. So I have to...
I'll spread the word.
You guys aren't gonna care if they're dead? I guess not. Okay, that works for me. So I have to end up like putting him in our kennel that we have for our dog. It's a holdover from when we had our husky, so it's ginormous. So it's the perfect size for him. I don't know why I thought I could hit him. So it's huge. It's a big ass kennel. So I put him in there, and I'm hoping, like, you know, just giving him like maybe like half an hour to chill out, he'll stop trying to do that. Hopefully. At least that's what I hope. I hope he would just chill out. So after like half an hour or so, I think it ended up being an hour, I let him back out. He tries to mount her again, like almost immediately. This dog is trying to stick it in my dog's pooper. So it's a bit of a situation when he's doing this. I'm like, nah, man, like, quit doing that. But full on, immediately trying to stick it in the dog's pooper. I know it's probably a sentence you didn't think to hear from me, but hey, there we are. Yeah, I know that's where Lawrence Prince is. Oh, it tells me I can kill him. Alright. What's up, bud? Old ass fart.
Why hang over me like a leering crow? To see an old man suffer?
You've caused no small portion of suffering yourself, Mr. Prince. Retribution, I suppose.
You absurd cutthroats and your precious philosophy. You live in the world, but you cannot make it move.
You mistake my motive, old man. I'm only after a bit of coin.
As was I, lad. As was I.
For a second, I thought the smoke was coming out of his chest.
Heads up,
Because, you know, we cut
I
him.
found your man!
I remember you. The Templar from Havana.
I'm no Templar, mate. That was just a ruse. We've come here to save your ass from this slaver.
Save me? I work for Mr. Prince.
Well, then he's a poor man to call master. He meant to sell you out to the Templars.
Oh, you can't trust anyone, it seems.
Roberts!
Roberts. That's a lot of men that just came out of that house. Well, time to go. Later, fool.
Move, Kenwick.
Later, fools.
See you on the other side.
Master's in the sight, he's mine. A clear shot.
Later, fools. So anyways, yeah. The big dog is trying to stick into my dog's pooper.
You can't escape us.
Like, seriously, this dog is just straight up like a ball of just pure sexual energy. That's what he was.
You get back here. Up.
Once he kind of chilled out, or once he kind of got a sniff for my dog, that's all he wanted to do. So I had to, I put him back in the kennel. Well, no, I separated him first. That's what I did.
Help me, damn it.
I put him in the kennel first.
Clear as day. You're in my sight. Clear shot.
There's a lot of men around here. Holy shit.
Faster. Don't bloody lose me.
Let me just hang out here for a second. James, if that's what your name is. Man, usually I lose them way before this. Usually I don't have to worry about them coming over here. So I separate them. You know, I tried telling him, because he was a smart dog. He was a very smart dog. He knew his name. He knew when to sit, when to heel, that kind of stuff. So I'm like trying to explain to him. It's like, you cannot touch her. Like, don't do that. Like, that's no bueno. And he just wasn't. He did not care. He really did not care.
Lost your man again, did you?
Aye. Roberts is a devil with a queer aversion to kindness. I suppose that's two men I've lost today. So, what's your real name, lass?
Mary Reed to my mum. And them I call friends. But not a word of it to anyone. Or I'll unman you as well.
It's a cute little wink.